Hola, hola, soy Ana Flores. I am the founder and CEO of We'll Grow Latina Network, the online community for Latina creatives, influencers, and entrepreneurs. I'm here today with my good friend now, Lisa Green Lewis, TurboTax CPA and tax expert. Lisa has over 20 years of experience in tax preparation, and her success is attributed to being able to interpret tax laws, help clients better understand them, and save money. She is here to help answer some of our community members' COVID-related tax questions and what the coronavirus relief means for self-employed taxpayers. Bienvenida, Lisa.
Hola, hola, We All Grow community. Thank you for having me.
Well, we love having you here. It's our sixth year of getting such important and crucial advice from you. And this year we know it's especially important. So
Oh,
ready?
thank
Let's get
you.
to it. So, question number one. If I took distributions from my retirement due to COVID, do I need to pay the early withdrawal penalty?
So under the CARES Act, there's a provision that allows you to waive that penalty if you withdraw before you're 59 and a half. So that penalty is waived. In addition to that, if you do a COVID related distribution, you're not required to recognize that income on your taxes all in 1 year. You can recognize it over 3 years. So for example, if you took out $30,000, instead of recognizing the 30,000 in 1 year, you would be able to recognize 10,000 per year, lowering your tax on that.
This question says, do I have to pay taxes on my stimulus check payments?
That is a big question we're seeing. And no, stimulus payments are not taxable. And if you receive too much, you don't have to pay it back. But one thing to remember, if you received a partial payment or didn't receive what you're eligible for, you may be eligible for more stimulus in the form of a recovery rebate credit. And then also, a lot of people were hearing, I had a baby in 2020 and I'm eligible for some stimulus for my baby, but there's no way the IRS would know that when they issue the stimulus payments. So when you go to do your taxes, you can claim a recovery rebate credit to get more of that stimulus money.
That is really good to know. So now that we're working from home, I love this question. If I'm working from home, can a part of my electric and rent bill be deducted?
So if you're self-employed, good news. A part of your utilities, rent can be deducted as part of the home office deduction, but only if you're self-employed. We're hearing that question a lot. If you're an employee, and as of tax reform, starting with 2018, employees can no longer deduct unreimbursed employee expenses on their federal taxes. Some states will allow you to, so it's a state by state basis.
How about this question? Are there any specific tax related benefits due to COVID I should be aware of if I'm self employed?
So under the Families First Coronavirus Relief Act, there are some huge credits that you may be able to get if you were sick or taking care of a family member related to coronavirus. And they're the qualified sick and family leave tax credits. And these are huge credits if you were sick, if you were required to stay home in quarantine, or taking care of a family member, or even if your child's daycare was closed as a result of COVID and you had to take care of them and you had reduced hours. And Intuit created a tax credit estimator that helps you figure out how much of these credits you can get. And they can help lower your self-employment taxes. And then also TurboTax has proactive guidance on these credits when you go to do your taxes.
Is there anything else that the community should know?
Yes, I want the community to know if you have questions on your taxes, you can connect live via one-way video to a TurboTax Live self-employed tax expert, get your questions answered along the way, or you can even hand your taxes over to the tax expert from start to finish from the comfort of your home. You don't need to leave and go anywhere to have your taxes done.
So I think that those are all the questions that we have for today. Thank you so much, Lisa, for being here and providing all of us this important information.